Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another video, and today we're finally going over my flag critical hit build. And the critical hit build is insane because 1, you're doing insane damage, and 2, you pretty much have infinite ammo. Yeah. First off, we have a masher. And the reason for a masher is because insane DPS, you can burst it out really fast, like that. And you might be thinking, why not use the Maggie? Well, as you can see there, Maggie is a lot worse than a purple masher. And they might actually fix this in the future, I'm not sure yet, but as of right now, the Maggie is lesser than a purple masher. Next up, a double penetrating bang stick. You can see here, 398 times 18. This is going to be more of your boss smasher or like bigger enemy smasher. Lyuda, this is going to be the same as it was in Borderlands 2, so when you shoot it, it splits at a distance. And all 3 of those pellets are going to be, you know, adding to your damage output. And the 4th slot, this can be whatever you want. I'm doing a double penetrating Torg alien barreled assault rifle because these flamethrowers are really fun, and for close range, they just like destroy. Next up, we have the stopgap, and the reason for this is because with this build, you are a little bit squishy because you're taking all your survival and, you know, tossing it for damage. You can see here when the shield breaks, you're immune to damage for 5 seconds, and also when it's full and depleted, you get movement speed. Here's the key to this build right here, the Bushmaster Comm. So we have 3 on Leave No Trace, and with that, pretty much when you hit a bullet, you're gonna get a, you know, shot for free back into your magazine, and that means you can spam forever. And for the passive, we have Torg weapon damage, which is gonna be good for my assault rifle and my shotgun. Just to be safe, I have a transfusion longbow, so if I need some healing, I can toss this out and get that. And for the artifact, you can pretty much use anything. You don't need more damage for this build, like you already have insane damage. I'll show you in a minute. So we're using slide speed to get around the field faster and take out the enemies. Another good choice is Lucian's Call, so when you hit a crit, you get ammo added back to your magazine, and with this build, you already get that, so you're pretty much infinite ammo with these. Another good choice is the Butcher. That's going to be more for if you're doing like general mobbing. If you're doing a boss though, you definitely want to have the Bang Stick. If you don't have a Lyuda, a good secondary could be the Jacob's Purple Snipers. These have really high base damage and can ricochet to other targets. Okay, now for the skill tree, this is where all your damage comes from. So first off, we're not going to worry about those. We do have the Spider Ant actually for the survival. You have health regen and damage reduction, and that's going to be important for flag. So first off, we have Interplanetary Stalker, and that's going to give you bonuses for different types of enemies. This is one of the big parts of the build, so Leave No Trace. When you score a critical hit, you're going to have a 72% chance to add a bullet back to your magazine, which means if you're using multi-pellet guns, such as, you know, a shotgun or a masher, each pellet has a 72% chance to add it back to the magazine. Which means, yeah, infinite ammo. Second intention, this is going to give you a lot more reload speed, and combined with the big game, you're actually getting a lot more. Head count, when you score a critical hit, you're going to have action skill cooldown, and since you're hitting crits all the time, thanks to a skill down here called Megavore, 20% of your bullets are going to be an automatic critical hit. Your cooldown is going to be instant. Ambush Predator, we don't really need that, but we have 2 points on it from the class mod, so that's going to give you more handling and crit, which you really don't need, but it does help a little bit. 2 things. So you get an extra projectile for any gun. So for a masher times 5, it'll be times 6. For a shotgun times 18, it'll be times 19. This is going to help when combining it with the Leave No Trace skill. Big game. So your hunter kill skill duration and effects are increased, and that's going to be good for, you know, the reload speed from Second Intention or the bonuses from Interplanetary Stalker. Galactic Shadow, so when you score a critical hit, enemies will not target you as often. Instead, they'll go for your pet. Megavore, we covered this briefly, so when you hit an enemy with a bullet, it has an automatic chance to hit a critical hit. And when you combine that with Leave No Trace, you have infinite ammo. Also, it's going to activate head count, giving you pretty much instant cooldown. For the pet, we're always going to be using the Spider Ant Countess for the health regen and damage reduction. Alright, the green tree, the Stalker tree, we have a Fadeaway. Fadeaway is your way of increasing your crit damage, your movement speed, you get health regen. It's overall a really good skill for this build. It can be used for being aggressive and stacking your damage, or getting away from a sticky situation. Self-repairing system, you're going to get health regen and max health. Furious attack, so we had 1 spare point for the build after speccing everything I need. So when you shoot an enemy, you get a stack of Furious attack, and you can stack it 10 times for gun damage. Eager to Impress, so when you or your pet kills an enemy, you get better cooldown, and that's going to be important for making sure you have Fadeaway all the time. Overclock, that's going to give you more fire rate, and that's going to be important for your Torg Sticky Shotgun. Lick the Wounds, you should always have a point here, because if you go down, your pet can revive you. Turn, Tail, and Run, so when you're moving, you're going to get health regen, and you can stack that with, you know, Fadeaway for the regen too, so if you need your health back, you can do that. If you're standing still, you can actually get gun damage and fire rate. Rage and Recover, it's a little more health regen for you and your pets because, as you know, you want to kind of keep your pet alive for getting second wins if you need it, and also being distractions for the battlefield. For the Augment, we have Gorillas in the Mist, and normally with Fade Away, when you shoot 3 times, it ends. But with this, it's not going to end right away. But you're getting a little less crit damage than the base form of this, which is fine because you're going to already have insane damage. And when you combine this with high fire rate weapons, you can do way better damage than using Fade Away by itself with no Augment. And finally, we have Unblinking Eye for even more critical hit damage. So when you shoot the enemy, you can stack it up to 3 times for 225% crit damage. And you're going to combine that with, you know, this and Fade Away. And nothing in the master skill tree because we're not focusing on the pets at all. Let's go ahead and show off how the build works. So let's find some enemies. Alright, so we're over here at Athenas, and let's go ahead and show off the Masher first. So watch my magazine. 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. You can see you have that chance from Leave No Trace to get that ammo back into your magazine. And so if you click really fast, yeah, they die. Here's an example for a tougher enemy. So you pull out the Torgue shotgun, go to sticky mode, and then stick him up. Then you switch. Yeah, they die. That was actually way too much. That was overkill. Sorry, dude. And then for range, you have your Lyuda, which does melt. And if you want to be really aggressive, you have your Torgue assault rifles. So you can just go ahead and run in there and just spray him down. You know, I just realized I'm not on Mayhem 3, so let me go ahead and make the game a little bit more difficult. Alright, Mayhem 3. Okay, so Fade Away, you just spam away, and as you can see, yeah, Mashers are pretty awesome. Let's do some Lyuda, this guy up here. Up, he died. As you can see, the mobbing's a little bit too easy, so I'd say we move on and try some bosses. Alright, let's fight some Grave Ward on Mayhem 3. Arm comes down, start sticking that. I just keep sticking over and over. Just, you have infinite ammo, so why not? Alright, blow that up. And you can blow it up by switching your firing mode or swapping your weapon, or... Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, switching your weapon, swapping your firing mode, or reloading. Hey, legendary. ×2. Let's go fight someone else. Let's fight Katagawa. So, stick him up. Oh, he dodged. Nice dodge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Is that enough? That should be enough, right? Just gonna hang out for a second. Yep, that's plenty. I think he died. I think you guys get the point now. The build is pretty good. It works really good for mobbing, really good for bossing. The only weakness, I'm gonna state this too, a lot of people don't state weaknesses with the build, is survival. So if you need to heal, throw your transfusion or jump into Fade Away to get your healing real fast. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and of course, if you did, please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be awesome. And if you really enjoyed it, be sure to sub. Yeah, you guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.